Comic-Con so far?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite times of the year. I love it.
Good.
I love this. Press rooms are, for some reason, one of my favorite things to do. I love talking. Not so much about myself, but just like talking. It's fun. It energizes me, you know? And then afterwards, I'm like, it's like a sugar rush for me. But no, this is really fun. I love Comic-Con.
Good.
Love it.
Good.
Yeah, I'll stop talking now so you guys can answer.
So tell us about this True Alpha business, and I want to know,
okay,
in the opening credits, your telekinetic, when do we see that in the show?
Yeah, that was cool, huh?
Yeah.
I absolutely love shooting that opening sequence, because it's brand new, you know, because the reason why we had to reshoot it was because my other opening sequence had Colton or Jackson involved.
Right.
So we were like, okay, we have to reshoot that because he's unfortunately not in the show anymore, but still in my heart, I love that kid. Yeah, that was really fun. That's something that we haven't really dealt with in the actual show yet.
Okay.
I don't know if it's ever going to happen. It'd be awesome if Scott flies or floats or whatever. But yeah, that was really cool and really fun. The True Alpha, though.
Yeah.
True Alpha is something I'm very proud of, and I absolutely love playing. I think it's one of the coolest mythologies that we've ever had to deal with. Because, you know, you basically understand the world of werewolves now, basically in Teen Wolf world, and, you know, there's alphas that are angry and evil, and you think that's the only way that you can become an alpha. And so far, that's the way everyone knew that you could become an alpha. But now Deaton is telling Scott that he's turning into a true alpha, which he's becoming an alpha on his own good merit and force of will, and just by him being a good guy. And so I'm getting the chills talking about it. It's just so much fun to play. I can't thank Jeff Davis enough for writing that. I mean, I'm not a true alpha yet. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I mean, I do, but I can't tell you guys.
Okay.
But we're definitely toying with the fact that I could become a true alpha. And, you know, Scott's a great guy. He just wants everyone to survive and live and do things without fighting or without confrontation, you know. And so, but if he does have to defend himself and his friends, he will. So I think that's what really makes him a true alpha or a true good guy.
Great.
Yeah. It looks like you have a new tattoo.
Yeah, Teen Wolf tattoos.
Oh, they're Teen Wolf.
I
didn't see them, obviously.
And they do not wash off. I tried.
And I was like, wait a minute, hang on.
I tried, my nipples are sore.
This isn't fair. Oh my god.
We're going to see them for real.
That is awesome.
They're not real.
I mean, everyone's got to go.
Okay, we gotta get it.
Yeah, they're not real.
That defeats the purpose of my question. Who cares?
No, yeah, they're not.
Now that you've done that,
we have them somewhere. I was gonna do a bunch of them. I'm glad I didn't because they literally do not come off, and my nipples are sore this week. I was like stepping in the shower like, but it's okay. I'll leave them. It's appropriate for Comic-Con. I do have many tattoos, real ones. Yeah, I'm still adding on. So hopefully one day I'll have a lot of stuff here, but not yet. Gotta wait till Teen Wolf ends.
Do they
knock knock? Hope it doesn't.
Regulate that on the show at all? Any tattoos you can add?
They try, but they can't really. I love it. I mean, so far my leg is pretty tattooed up. I keep getting tattoos like in the same area, so they can't show it anyway. So I might as well, if I'm gonna satiate my need to get ink in me, I might as well do it in a spot where they can't show it anyway. This. Jeff didn't know about it. I did it, and I thought, you know, it'd be okay. They can cover it up, but they wrote it into the show, so it's great. So and it's a great storyline.
Yeah.
It has a lot more meaning than we've given away so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to. But yeah, no, this has become a really cool part in the show, and it looks cool. Like I see it on action figures, you know, like Scott standing there with like his tattoo. Yeah. So, and I'm very, very proud of it. Very proud of it, definitely.
I was wondering if you could comment on how Scott growing as a character and you growing as an actor, because you can really see the growth in your acting abilities as the seasons have progressed.
Thank you.
And with Scott's, just how that's kind of gone hand in hand.
Oh, it completely has. Oh my God, I almost owe all of my. I mean, I don't because I've been acting since I was 6 years old, but a lot of my growth has been on this show. First of all, I'm surrounded by amazing actors. Great dudes, Dylan, O'Brien especially, and I learn a lot from everybody every day. But what I really do is I watch the season right before we film, and I'm like, okay, this is what I had to change. This is what I don't like this. I like that. I have to do that more. So it's really, you know, it's like baseball players. You know how they review their swing and like it's really a lot like that. And you're right, Scott has grown a lot. I've grown a lot on the show. I'm proud of myself, you know. I'm proud of Scott. I think it's really cool growing up with him, you know. Even though he's like 4 years younger than me now. Like when we started, he was like 2 years, and now he's 4 years younger than me. It doesn't really make sense. Teen Wolf Time is a little slower than the real time, but thank you. I really appreciate that because you know I try hard. It's fun. I do see a progression from myself in the first season to now, and I just can't wait to keep it going. You know, I love Scott's arc and growth and maturity, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I love it.
Yeah, tell us about what's coming up for Scott and what you're excited about.
Yeah, what's coming up for Scott? I don't know how much I can say. I've only read the first or episode 13 so far, because you know there's season 3A and season 3B. It's one season, but we're kind of stretching it out into 2 different things. So in season 3A, what happens to Scott? He has to prove himself to himself. He has to be the man that he wants to be, and risk his life, risk his friend's life for what he really wants, and he tries to be the true alpha, I guess. He's not really trying to become an alpha, but you know, in the back of his head, he's like, this is what I have to do, and the true alpha happens to be on the path that I want to be going down. So hopefully it happens because it would be really fun to play. Maybe I can be like a giant Peter Hale werewolf in the first season, you know. That's going to be something cool too. If he does become a true alpha, then I'm sure the makeup will have to change a little bit.
Right.
So that'll be cool to toy around with. But yeah, what's coming up for Scott? There's possibly new love interests. That could be really cool to play around with too. There's such good stuff. There's such good stuff coming up. I cannot wait for you to see it, especially in the last 2 episodes.
Okay.
It's gonna blow your mind. I can't wait to see it. Did you guys see the trailer? The Comic-Con trailer?
Yep.
That scene where like we're on the rooftop and we're like kind of, Dylan and I are like kind of crying. I love it. I like tear up every time I watch it, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. And it's he's got to make a lot of choices that will definitely risk his life and his friends, but he will do it for what he thinks is right.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we wrapping it up?
Yeah, they told us to. They gave us the signal.
All right, someone, one more question.
What's been your favorite scene to shoot so far?
Good question. My favorite scene to shoot. Oh my God, the scene where I saved Deaton where I tried to save Deaton was a lot of fun. They actually had air compressors shooting at my face, so it was like, and then they had a giant blast of air that would knock me on my back, and like I wasn't wearing pads or anything, so it kind of hurt. And I was bruised, but it was really fun. I like coming home with like battle scars. You know, I feel like I'm doing my job. So that was a really fun scene to shoot. God, I can't tell you what else.
Oh, no.
There's one segment in particular where it's just like, whoa.
Can you tell us what episode that segment is
11,
in?
I think. I'm pretty sure it's in 11. It could be in 12 though, but I'm pretty sure it's in 11. And it's just sets the whole next to the rest season up, and it's just gives me chills. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, so you guys will definitely enjoy it. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But it doesn't leave you too in suspense. You know, there's a lot of questions that get answered. You know, so there are many cliffhangers, but you know, you don't have that big of a gap in between these seasons. So you know, it's good. It's perfect. Yeah.
How has it been filming in LA as opposed to Atlanta?
I love Atlanta. I have so many good friends in Atlanta. I had some of the best times of my life in Atlanta. But you know, I love being home. I love being home. It's helped a lot. I have a fiance now.
Congratulations!
Yeah, so we live together. We have dogs now, and it's great. It's absolutely great. I love it. I really do. It's fun being home.
Good.
Yeah. She's right behind you, actually. That's sweet. That sweet little girl right there. Yeah. She does all of her makeup too.